served in the Army National Guard for 8 years, and I did one tour in Iraq. I'll keep this short and say that I met someone who was part of the Champions for Veterans team. They reached out and said, "Hey, this might be right for you." Um, I was super skeptical. Anything related to my military service, history, things like that, I feel like, at the end of the day, I was trying to forget a lot of that stuff, and this really brought up a lot about that. The Ranger method, initially, I felt like there was a lot of room for me to learn how to feel confident about my story and tell my story at its best. And that's what I did. I told my story, and I went through the templates. I went through the different clauses that they have on how ratings are done, and I really did my homework for this because I wanted to make sure I did it right. These my biggest concerns were, I didn't have a medical record. I never went to sick call. I never complained about having problems with anything. So for me, it was like, I'm going to go to this big corporate, this big company, and they're going to tell me, no, you don't have records, you don't have proof that these things happen. But that's what the CNP exams are for, and why it's so important that if you tell your story in a way that makes sense to the VA, because again, sometimes our story just is a little bit all over the place, and we may not be able to give the details that we need to give, and that one or few lines that we need to add to make sure we're clearly articulating what happened and how we got to where we're at. The Ranger method helps with that.
Hey vets, this is Ranger Johnson, Master Trainer with Champions for Veterans. That's championsforveterans.com. What we do is we help veterans get the benefits they deserve from the VA by teaching you the combination to the VA safe. That's right. Legally, morally, ethically, how to put your statements together and get in there. Listen, you can get in any safe if you know the combination. We understand the complex nature of the VA, and we continue to help you get the benefits you deserve. Contact us now. Get time with one of our coaches. This is Ranger Johnson. Stay in the fight.
And that is where, if you're just being honest about your story and where you've been and what you're doing, I would say, don't have any expectations to start. I would say just go into it, tell your story, submit, and see what happens. And the Ranger method and the team there to help and support you. And if you want to go back at it after you've submitted and got a rating, I think this method still works. I started at 0, of course, and within 3 months of submitting, I was at 30%. And then I submitted again for the remainder items that I had, and I got 80%. And that is a big jump, just from 30 to 80%. This is on top of my normal 9-to-5 job. So, I can still work and make a reasonable amount of money, and then know that at the end of the month, I'll have some extra income to support my family. So, I would recommend anyone who is curious, or may just have one thing that they want to submit, to go through a method like this, because the education alone about how the VA works and what they're looking for is priceless. I'm still pushing to get to 100%, and I think that doesn't always have to be the goal either. But for me, I feel like there are a few things that I got denied for that I truly feel passionate about, that were service connected. And so I'm going to stay in the fight, as Ranger Johnson says, stay in the fight, and I'm going to stay in the fight and see what happens. So, I think that this program is great, and I highly recommend it for anyone who's curious about VA benefits who served. So, thank you.
Hey vets, this is Ranger Johnson. Thank you for watching the video you just watched on our channel. Please go ahead and stick around for other videos that are going to pop up. We're all about helping you get the benefits you deserve and educating you. Also, please like and subscribe to our channel. Tell other veteran buddies and friends that you know that are in this struggle. I mean, it took me 17 years when I retired in 2000 to 2017 to go from 10% to 100%. So I understand the fight. I understand the frustration. Please understand, I get it. We also have an ebook you can download, and also go ahead and schedule time to talk to one of our veteran coaches. Get a consult. You can probably link on the bottom of this video and get that also. So we're all about helping you get the benefits you deserve. This is Ranger Johnson. Stay in the fight.